In this video, we are going to understand how to create MailerLite subscriber for specific product payment in Stripe. So here, let's say that I have got different products in Stripe and I want that every time a payment has been made for the specific product in Stripe, then automatically a subscriber should be created in MailerLite but in a specific group. Then how can that happen? For this, I'll be integrating Stripe and MailerLite, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger application will be Stripe and my action application will be MailerLite. So as soon as the checkout is completed here in Stripe for a particular product, then automatically a subscriber would be created here in MailerLite. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. Now here we have reached the landing page. On the right hand side, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. So since I'm an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Here we have reached all applications page. We are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, we have a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. I want to create MailerLite subscriber for specific product payment in Stripe. So now I'm going to click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger this when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application here will be Stripe. Let's click on this. And what is the trigger event? So the trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it would be checkout completed. So let's click on this. And here we have received a webhook URL. So I'm going to copy this, and now we have to follow the following help desk given. So let me show you what exactly we have to do. So I'm going to take you to Stripe. Here we are working in test mode. I'm going to go to developers now. Let's go to webhooks. Now on the right hand side, we have an option to add endpoint. Let's click on this. And now here we have to paste the URL that we had just copied. Now if you wish to add a description, you can edit here. Version. So here I'm going to look for latest API version and then select events. So here our event is checkout. So I'm going to go here and we have checkout session completed. Let's click on add events, add endpoint. Here we can see that the webhook has been all set. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here it is saying that we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So now I'm going to take you back to Stripe, and here let's go to payments. So here I'm going to go to payment links. So you can see that I have got different products. So here I have a test product, then this is a course spoken English, then we have another course spoken English notes, then we have MySQL. So we have got different products. So let's say that I here want to make a payment for spoken English. So I'm going to copy this and open this here in a new tab. So as I do that, here we have to fill in the details. So let's say here the name is newdummy@pabblytudes.com. This here is the phone number. Then we have the card details. This here is a CVC number. Then the name on the card is Pabbly Connect. And here we have the billing address. So now I'm going to click on pay. As I do that, here we can see that the payment has been received. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's see if we have received the response, and yes, here it is. So here we have got this here is the payment link. This is the payment intent. Then again, as I take you down, here we have the details of the user, and then we have the location address. Then here we have the customer ID. Now what is my objective here? My objective is every time a payment has been made for a particular product in Stripe, then a subscriber must be created in MailerLite. Now here what I'm going to do is, as I take you to Stripe, here I've got different products. Now let me show you my MailerLite account. And this here is the dashboard. Let's go to subscribers, and I'm now showing you the various groups that are there. So here we can see we have got different groups. You can create your groups as per your choice. Now let's say that when a payment has been made for spoken English notes in Stripe, then automatically a subscriber must be created in MailerLite, and here it should be added to course deals group. Now every deal here has a unique ID. So this here is the ID of this particular group. Similarly, we have the IDs for other groups as well. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to choose a feature by Pabbly which is lookup table. And the action event here would be lookup table. Basically what does it do? It gets match data from lookup table fields by lookup key. So I'm going to select this and click on connect. Now let me do this so that you can understand it better. Now lookup key here will be the payment link that we have received in the above step. So I'm going to go to step 1, and here as I take you down, so you can see this here is the payment link. So now I'm going to click on this. Now here we have to enter the label. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the above step, and here I'm going to take the payment link. So I'm going to copy this. Now here I'm going to paste this as the label. Now this here is the payment link of spoken English course. So I'm going to take you to MailerLite, and now I'm going to go back. Let's go to the groups, and here we have course deals. I'm going to take the ID of this particular group, copy this and paste this as a value here. Now let's add a few more links. So I'm going to add another label now. Let's go back to Stripe. Let's say that this time I want it for test product. So I am going to open this. So as I do that, here you would be able to see the same payment link. So I'm going to copy this payment link, copy, and go back to Pabbly Connect. Now here I'm going to add this label, and this time I wish to add this to which particular group? Product deals. So I'm going to view the group here. Here is the ID. Let's copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste the value here. Similarly, you can add for multiple products and the value can be added here. So once this is done, let's click on save and send test request. And now here you can see we have received the response. So the status is a success. So the label is this particular link and the value is this. So I have made it for spoken English course, and this here is the payment link of the spoken English course, and this here is the group ID in MailerLite. Now I'm going to add my action step, and now the action application here will be MailerLite. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to create or update subscriber. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the MailerLite account. Let's select add new connection. Now to set up this connection, we need a token. So I'm going to click on this hyperlink here, and now I'm going to generate a new token. Let's say this is a test token 123, and I'm going to select this and create a token. Here is the key. Now I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Let's click on save. So as we do that, here we can see that Pabbly Connect and MailerLite are now connected. Now here we have to enter the subscriber's email. So I'm going to turn on this mapping button, delete this, go to step 1 here. Here I'm going to look for the email address. So here is the email address of the person. Then we have the status. So I'm going to make it active. Now here we have to enter the group ID. So how do we enter this? So for this, I'm going to first of all turn the mapping button on. Then I'm going to write big brackets, double inverted commas, go to step 2 here, and this here is the value, and close the bracket. So this is how you have to enter the value of the group. Now here we have to enter the name, last name, etc. But we have received the complete name in the previous step, which means that now I'm going to add an action step here, which is a feature by Pabbly known as text formatter. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to split text. Let's click on connect. Now here, what is the text to split? So I'm going to map the data. How? As I click on this, you can see the previous step, and here I'm going to look for the name of the person. So here is the name. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Now what is the separator here? The space, and you are supposed to write the same in this format. So I'm going to copy this and paste this over here. Now which particular segment do I want? I want all. Let's click on save and send test request. And here we can see we have received the data. Let's map the name of the person. So I'm going to click on this. Go to step 3. This here is the first name. Then we have the last name. So this here is the last name. Then we have the name of the company, country, city, phone number. So we can add the phone number as we had received it earlier. So this here is the phone number. Then if you wish to add the state, ZIP, etc., you can do that. I'm just going to click on save and send. And here you can see that we have received the API response. So now I'm going to take you back to MailerLite. Let's go to subscribers. So here you can see that a new subscriber has been created. Now let's go and check which particular group has it been assigned to. So I'm going to take you down, and yes, here you can see the group is Course Deals. This means that our integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So now I'm going to take you back to Stripe, and here I'm going to make another payment. So let's go to payment links, and this time I want to make the payment for test product. So I'm going to copy this, open this here in a new tab. And now here I'm going to fill up the details. These are the details. This here is the name, then the card information, and now I'm going to add the CVC and subscribe. So once this is done, here we can see that the payment is all success. Now I'm going to take you to MailerLite and check if this user has been created here as a subscriber in MailerLite. So let's go to subscribers once again. And yes, here we can see we have the subscriber. Let's go and check which particular group has it been assigned to. And here we can see product deals. So this means that our integration is a success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Stripe. The event is checkout completed. Then our action application was a feature by Pabbly, which is lookup table, where the event was lookup table. And then we had chosen a feature by Pabbly, which was text formatter. This was to split the name. And our final action application was MailerLite, where the event was to create or update subscriber. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.